We're in a mess. It's a mess. And we're not effectively getting out of the mess right now. Some basic points which I'll just put on the headlines, and then we can discuss them. First, we're at the end of the US leadership period. A lot of the uncertainties that we feel right now are because the United States does not and cannot lead. But Europe does not fill the void, and Latin America in recent years has been completely deinstitutionalized. Also, no help of the United States as usual, which can't even hold a meeting without a fight in which 8 countries end up not showing up to Los Angeles last week. So Latin America is not in an organized state of affairs. Europe is clearly not. The US has a mindset, the US government that is, our state, has a mindset that it is still the world leader, which is rather preposterous given global realities, but it leads to tremendous mistakes. A failure of diplomacy, a failure to negotiate, a very harsh line against China, which is completely contrary to the actual needs of the planet because we need cooperation everywhere. An us versus them mentality, so everybody is divided. Are you on our side or are you on the other side? We cannot function this way because every challenge we face is not about us versus them. COVID was not us versus them. It wasn't about vaccine nationalism. It wasn't about accusations. It was about getting a pandemic under control. I'll add one provocative statement. We could take it up later. It may shock you or not shock you, or you may say, I already know that, Professor Sachs. But I chaired a commission for the Lancet for 2 years on COVID. I'm pretty convinced it came out of US lab biotechnology, not out of nature. Just to mention, after 2 years of intensive work on this. So it's a blunder, in my view, of biotech, not an accident of a natural spillover. We don't know for sure, I should be absolutely clear. But there's enough evidence that it should be looked into, and it's not being investigated. Not in the United States, not anywhere. And I think for real reasons, that they don't want to look underneath the rug too much.